Testing. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Punch. Punch. What's going on, Antonio Ruiz? In the house. Am I getting poked? Poached? No, man. No, I'm not getting it. Do you got it? You got some of that poach? Proof. ETHEREUM cheese. Sick bro, what's going on, man? I know. Louise is in the house. What's up, guys? Oh, look at that. Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Drop frames is good. Yeah, I'm just hanging today, guys. Nothing special. Just wanted to reach out to my peoples. Make sure everything's cool still. Antonio Ruiz, make sure you watch out for my thing. It's going to come out. Don't worry. It's not a KISS token. No, has nothing to do with me per se. But yeah. Definitely going to be, you will be interested in that. Okay? Louise, what's happening, Louise? What do you got to say, Louise? We got 8 people. Guys, I just decided to do this thing because I have nothing to report. Nothing. Market goes up, market comes down. That's about it. Nothing more. And then you have the games. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Yeah, I told you guys I don't like playing games. So why would you even ask that? Oh, I got my green screen. Well, that's a green screen, but it's not set up. Well, I gotta hang this sucker. I've had this for a long time. I should have it up here somewhere. Hold on, let me hold this. See, this is the thing, hey, this shit. Hold on. There. Now, if I point the camera a little lower. Is there a feature? Yeah, see, when you stand back like this, you're going to get shadows all around you. That's not good. So you got to hold it with one hand. And then put a scene behind you. I can't do that. Oh, I can't reach. How is your portfolio? My portfolio, not good. My portfolio is not good. But I will say this, Alphazioid YouTube, you need to get some flow tokens soon, okay? Relax. We're going to get you some flow tokens. Coming up. Well, you know, I hold a couple coins that is not to be spoken of here. Thousands of dollars, guys. Thousands. They're all tied up, though. Green screen works. Hey, KO3. I've had this green screen forever. It does, like I've never done a video for so long. Actually, I did create a video. If you guys go check out my channel, I created a video, but not on green screen. I did that video. Yeah. It's on my channel. It's the only video I've got up. Just to give the people some information. But yeah, I will be posting videos soon when Flow comes out. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. Then you're going to see video after video, subscribers up, likes. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I have a great portfolio. Cool. Fantastic. One that goes up and one that comes down. And goes up and comes down, goes up. See, Bitcoin took a big dive. You see? Okay, this green screen is killing me here, I think. Let me move it over. Well, there you go. Yeah, because I like the white. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I likes the white. I should move that right over. You in my dreams. Oh, guess what? This is a blue screen too. Got so much stuff out here, man. It's not even funny. How's this sound? Good? Everything good? Drop frames good? Flow sounds familiar. Come on, man. No, it's a token, and trust me, if you heard about it, it's through me. Well, there might be a flow token, but it's not what you think. This one's different. Smart contract. Yeah, I've been working hard on it. Well, me and, yeah, I mean, yeah, I got some good people on it, guys. Working hard. Things are looking great. Website is, oh my goodness, so beautiful. So professional. It's got good flow. Like the whole concept from beginning to end. Sorry. It's going to be hard to compete with that one. Yeah, I might get a slow start because I'm no big dude on YouTube. But I mean, that's okay. A slow start is good for you guys. Really is. Because we don't want one of these, for those particular things, you see this, and then you see within 24 hours, like, what? That's stressful. To me, that's super stressful. I don't want none of that stuff. You're asking me about those things? I don't know, man. I just see a lot of like ups and downs, and then you see some, they've gone up, come down, and now they're kind of like plateaued forever. Because, I don't know, limited. Blackwall, come on, man. Stand out. Well, you can see with the green screen, you can do anything you want. I can put pictures back here. I don't know how to do it with this, though. This here, this particular thing here, this particular OSB, I don't know how to do it. I do all my videos on Camtasia Studio, right? So I'm familiar with it. I know this has something. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can get it in a mix. Nope, don't work like that. A mixer, settings. That should be something like stream, output, audio, video. I think I did this once though. Pretty sure I did this once. I just forget how to do it. Yeah, I can't figure it out right now. It doesn't matter, actually. I will be a millionaire with flow of millions of dollars. I never think that like that, but you never know. You see, you're joking, right? It started as a joke, and I don't know. You can never tell. Are you going to record your own Divi song? Actually, now I can see, now I can see straight up. That's why I'm facing this one. I can see the TV. I'm like, why am I doing this? Divi song? No, man. No. Those are games, right? Like those are games. You need to, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't even know how they have limits. I mean, the song? No. I don't think a song is needed. You taking 20%? What do you mean? On the contract? I don't understand your question. I will be an ambassador, administrator, ambassador, yeah. But I believe 1 ETH, same kind of thing that pretty much people are doing. Flow motion, baby. Yeah, flow motion. I like that. That's good. That's cool. I like that. See, there's unlimited potential with that word. As a matter of fact, people will be promoting this without actually knowing they're promoting it. Yep. Wait till it comes up. What do I mean by that? I just mean the word play. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm just saying the word play. Okay, because it's very cool. So I mean, if this don't, you know, if this don't make it, it's just lack of, I don't know. How do you say it? I don't know. Like conceptually, when you start with a great foundation, a great concept. See, I'm not even paying attention to the games. Let the games begin. I'm not even paying attention to that because they're games, limitations. What's going on, Superfly Records? How long until flow? Man, we're working diligently, okay? My smart contract, dude, he is on it. And I like that, meaning communication is very limited, but the dude is on it. He's not focusing on this 100%. You get it? He's got other things. But at the same time, he's one of those guys that you just believe, just like me pretty much, right? Like when I'm saying something, it's not like playing games, manipulation, none of that stuff. It's straight up. So the dude is on it. We got another great guy that stepped up from the community. I don't want to mention names, but this dude, I mean, like he is just putting this website together like no other. In other words, the concept began and it continues all the way through, starting with the name, all the way through, full circle. That's what I like. So, I mean, it's taking a little bit longer than just copy and paste because it's not copy and paste. I'm trying not to copy and paste. So, one of the things I was focusing on, he did mention to me, I haven't talked to him yet, but he just through Messenger and stuff, he did mention to me that could cause issues. And that was like the bot feeding the bottom upwards on cells. So, you know, if something's going to potentially cause an issue with the contract, I don't want to mess with that because that's not my intention. Okay? Intention is all things, right? Like I've mentioned 101 times. I have good intention. So I can't screw with that. If something, you know, I don't want that to. So right now, we're just flowing through. When it comes out, comes out. So the website is being developed nicely. Smart contract is being developed nicely. Both of them are coming out. I can't give you timelines, nor would I. The only thing I recommend, oh man, yeah, and that's the website, bro. That's the website. That's part of the website. Responsiveness. The word is congruency. Congruent. Okay? The message has to start here and continue congruent. It has to, like, you can't shock someone from going from one thing to another and like it's a different appearance. It has to speak congruency. It's like they come from one thing. That's marketing. They come from one thing and it flows to the next. It's like it's the same. It's almost like the same message, something they're familiar with. You know what I'm talking about. Keep a zip on it, though. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Congruency, full circle going around, right? The message, everything about it. What was I going to say? I got sidetracked, like usual. I should move this out a little bit more because you guys want to see the full body, you know, my full throttle. Yeah, I don't like to hype. So, oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. There is no date. The only thing I recommend is be subscribed to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, click the notification bell. I'm not joking. Because it's going to work like all the other things, okay? It's going to work in terms of, you know, gets launched first, then that part closes off, and then the first in always have the better opportunity. But this isn't like, oh, get in quick because it's going to sell quick. Like 24 hours later, you serious? I mean, you might see that because you can't control human beings and those cats that do this, right? This is not what it is. The whole foundation from beginning to end is a continuous flow, okay? We want this thing to grow. Not to be like you're just completely terrified of what the next move is in the next 2 minutes, what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. That's not something I want to participate. That sounds like to me more of a game. And that's what it is. Those things are games. Absolutely. It revolves around there. Like it solves needs. It's a full circle. You can't have one thing If you understand these things, stagnation happens because of promotions in all crypto. Did you guys hear about the Ethereum thing? Like, you see what I'm saying? You guys heard about Ethereum thing with the SEC, you know, those beautiful words, letters that we love to hear. Well, did you hear about that? You see the chaos this caused, the market kind of just like, we're not doing anything until we find out what's going on here. Right? And that's what I'm saying by that's the marketing aspect of it, okay? That's news. It's the same thing. It has an effect on people. So, I mean, if you don't have something that you can promote, like, think about all the ones that are out there. Every single thing that's out there. Even the one that I see that has potential to definitely grow pretty good. I'm not going to name names because I'm trying not to talk about these things anymore. That one, like, it has potential to grow to a certain level, but then it's limited because, well, I guess it has some valuation. I mean, the person promoting is, but it's only one person, and this solves a bigger equation. Many more people that would want to participate without forcing them, hopefully. I might have to break some legs and twist some arms. The beginning is always harder, guys, but in these situations, I'm not sure about it. We'll see. I'd rather see gradual, steady growth in this thing. The first to come in always have an advantage. So you'd be dumb not to come in. But longevity, it's not like quick in, quick out. That's what I can't stand. As soon as this thing drops, I'm in. Well, that's awesome because, like, I don't want you to participate. Like, it's just, once you see it, I can't reveal too much about it anymore because I got too many ears and eyes on the dang thing. For now we're in more quiet mode. I don't have a product out yet. When it comes out, then it's, I might even launch the smart contract. We'll see. Before 100% completion on the features of the website. There's no reason for that to delay the actual contract because the contract is more like a project in itself. Okay, Ethereum and you got your place. So I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to do it all at once, but once you see it, how can I explain without getting hype? I don't like to create hype or even, I don't know. Once you see it, it will all make sense. And then you'll go, wow. No joke. You'll go, wow, the potential of this, the market is huge. And you will as well, even if you're not a creator, okay? Because we know this revolves around YouTube. Even if you're not a creator, I've already created one little function that the community can participate in. Because remember, the bigger the community gets, the more of the faith, the valuation goes up. As well, we got to watch what we say in terms of, the reasonings to come in. I'm hoping that this is more like, people come in and it's not like waiting just for the valuation to go up. Actually, to remove their karma or their flow tokens, right? Remove them as they get these karmas, I call them. They're called karmas, guys. Okay, remove them and use them for whatever, to do whatever you want in life, right? That's essentially what I want. So, and yeah, I can't talk so much more about it because there's so much that works within it. Just remember, if you haven't subscribe. Click the notification bell because when I go live, I'm going to say, here it is, the address, go. It's very simple. And I don't think it's like you have to mad rush because I'm not one of these guys, YouTubers that has a huge following anyway. But just remember, first come, the tokens are cheaper, right? And there are limitations to make it fair. Okay, now I'm going to talk to my dude, but that is one of the things I wanted to implement. I wanted to implement a limitation buy-in, meaning, for example, let's say you were the first one after the contract came up. You can only buy 3, I think it's going to be 3 Ethereum And then you have to wait 3 hours before you can buy another 3 if you want it to, you know, come in, because that allows, again, I'm trying to make this long and let a lot of people kind of come in. So that is going to cause a lot of people that would normally miss the boat with some things to be able to participate. No discords. No discords. None of that stuff. You know what I'll have directly in the thing? These live streams. And once you guys start seeing the live streams will be a different flow to it. You know, but then I'll add the other element where, you know, I've got people, etc. in the community. That other element's coming. But yeah, there's no need for those discords and, oh, good, let's take this thing up to. It's not necessary. This is a natural thing. The only thing people need in the community is direction, you know, things that they should or could be doing. Nothing else. I'll give that. I'll start the flow. And then once the flow starts, then people will understand exactly what they're in. And then they'll understand how big the dang thing could be. Then they'll get excited. And then they'll start approaching people, okay, on YouTube. And just easily. It's done like it's not at all what everybody else is doing. Where you kind of like, I don't know, you got spammers. And then you got flow community people, which is just, it's a different animal. Ones are trying to get people in. The other ones are trying to help people out. Big difference. But I don't want to say, hey, it's going to be huge. I just say, and I don't even like the word potential. I wrote it on the board one time and I said, potential just means maybe, perhaps. You know, it doesn't really mean anything. So this is becoming, it came from a thought and now it's becoming more and more. So a website is showing itself. Now it's becoming, now the vision is starting to reveal itself. Okay, pulled the vision. I didn't create the vision, pulled it out of, you know, the universe, right? Pulled it. It existed already. Pulled it out of the universe and now becoming more real. And it will go full circle, guys. That's just life. So when these guys on YouTube are creating content, they didn't create it. This thing was already there. They just made it and pow, there it is. So this is a circle. That is in essence the logo, somewhat of a circle. You guys will see it after. But it means full circle. That's what it is, karma. Karma is a little bit slightly different. This is good karma, not bad karma. But you guys get it. We're looking for good karma. But it is a circle. It's just what goes around comes around. But we don't need no pumping and discords, none of that. I don't even like those things. Live streams are much more powerful. And this is a one-sided live stream. Once we get going with this, you'll see like 2, 3, 4, 10, 100 people on one screen. Different kind of live stream. I started to share that a little bit with you guys, and then I'm like, yeah, we're done here. So now this is exciting, so we'll see. Yeah, but from within the site, like guys, there are things that people will be able to do, even those that don't create, instead of going to chats and spamming. No. You'll be able to participate in the community, you know, and build upon that. People are lazy, period. But you got to think about it. I mean, if it's going to, you get up and you go to your job. So these things, when you're doing, it doesn't take too much to get into something, a chat, for example. I'm not going to share too much. And just, you know, communicate. Not, oh, you need to get in. That's the stupidest thing you can say. You need to get into this. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Oh, you need to get, worst thing. Trust me, once you guys see the message, it'll make sense. It's like, man, if you're on YouTube and you're not going to be in flow, you're missing out. And that's what's going to happen. Slowly, it's going to trickle. And people are going to get it, that they need to be on flow. Trust me. Oh, it sounds like I'm hyping it. I don't want to hype it. It would be cool to make this work because a lot of people need this kind of stuff to work. Crypto that's, you know, got some legs and got some future, you know, like it's actually solving something. It actually does something. It's not a promise. The only way this would be a promise is if I just launched the smart contract just before the site is finished. I don't really want to do that. I want it to, but I'm not going to delay too much. I might launch it before it's done. But if it's done and launched, then it's beautiful because it automatically starts flowing. Like it all works. There is something already. It's not like, what did you create? We created something already. It's ready. If Flow fails, look at this taking a negative view. I'm in crypto, man. Flow is just a crypto. See, if you've got, somebody said, what's your portfolio? Well, if you've got crypto, you need Flow in that portfolio. Trust me. You'll need it. It's just a coin, right? A coin is a coin to coin. Remember, no value on any coin. Okay? But the community plus faith, believing in something going up, will cause the valuation of a coin to go up. Well, this is beautiful. It's a mesh. This whole deal is a mesh of all those things and then some. That the community feeds and those feed the community, and it's just a big circle. It's like a wheel. Okay, it's like a circle, guys. So I mean, it's a beautiful thing that will continually cause the thing for you to naturally talk about it. Like you could be feeling good about it. As opposed to talking about something else that you don't really, there's nothing really to talk about. Bitcoin. Get you some Bitcoin. What's that? What are you going to talk about? How are you going to talk to people about Bitcoin? Sec knocking down Flow. What's he say? Sec knocking down Flow. You know what? I am designing it in a way that they won't even want to look at that. Now, I don't know. I don't see a reason, like trust me, I'm not going to get into it. They can create all kinds of damn things. They could knock out Ethereum. And then what? We'd have a situation, right? But again, I just don't, we can't talk about things we don't know. But I'm doing my best to make it as legitimate, because there's no legalities to it right now, right? But I'm trying to make my best to make it legitimate as possible. And you will see, even the conversation, that's what I'm going to be primarily doing. It's not like you need tutorials. It's just like, you'll see. You guys will go there and you go check this guy's new video, because I have to tell you guys how to package this and talk about it. It's not like certain words you don't want to use. The whole website doesn't have those words. Step one. The whole idea and function of it doesn't pertain to how others are seeing it. Stivar, what's going on, brother? What's up? So you know how, when, for example, when I was in BitConnect, when I created videos about it, it was my journey in BitConnect. Okay? I never told anyone to do anything. Okay? As a matter of fact, I said, hey, this is what I did, and I just sent $1,300. It showed me going to the bank and doing it, okay? I sent it in, and how I see that is basically gone, okay? It's just a risk I was willing to take, and I sent it over there. So don't participate with anything unless you're willing to say, it's gone, okay? And so that's the same principle, and it worked. It worked. It continued to work, and I only talked about how it was working for me. Now, we had other elements we couldn't control. This is why, like the smart contract thing, it's once it launches, once it goes, and it's all cool and legit, everything working, that's it. The thing continues on. There's no missing elements, nothing to it. So this could go on and on and on. Even, I couldn't turn it off if I wanted to. So, like your question about that, yeah, I would be, I don't know. To me, I would be concerned if I was any of those other things that are out there. That's why I said I'm not playing with those things. But with me, with this one here, I've taken it up a notch. So you can feel good about it. Comprende? Yeah, buddy. Meets the people. Man, meets the people. See what the flow is out there today. Yeah. I like underdogs. Maybe I'm just the underdog, guys. I like the whole underdog. I don't watch sports, but when I tune into a sport, I look at the guy that's getting a beating. The guy that's getting the beating, all of a sudden, I don't even know his name. I just go like that guy there. I want him to win. Right? I want that guy to win. That's the underdog, man. If he wins, it's a great story. If the other guy wins, it's just like he's just better. But if the underdog wins, it's a great story. So K033S9. Give me your scoop, brother. Tell me what you think. Go ahead. I'll give you the platform. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about all these things. Because I know you trade real coins. I tell you, a lot of people were shaking in their boots a day ago with Ethereum, real coin. That's what makes everything possible. See, guys, it started with Bitcoin. It started with Bitcoin. You guys got to watch those twins, man. Those colored twins, guys. They're funny. Channel. Bitcoin. I like those guys, man. I don't watch them all the time, but. Bytron, it's going to the moon. I've been hearing this for 6 months. Forget it for a while. They call that, didn't they call that the scam coin too? Or is that EOS? Oh, sorry. There's something else. Now they do have functions. See, I never paid attention to most of these things because I don't know. But they're probably good coins, like good motives, good intention, good platforms. It just take a hell of a long time. Like I said, coders, most of them are just playing video games. That's why it takes so long. They're playing video games, and then they code for a little bit. They get bored, and then they go play video games again. So these things take forever. There's actually another coin there. Like if I ever get substantial amount of money back from, that coin that we're talking about, those coins that we're talking about, well, I will invest in the one coin, I think. And there's another coin too. Two coins. Just because there's something there. I see what's there. If they come out with a damn thing and it's working, then there's something there. There is a use that will potentially, but I haven't, there's so many coins, guys. I don't know all these coins. I don't know what their uses are. Holochain, Monero, Morano, or Monero. Monero is a scam coin. Monero is a privacy coin. I don't know what you need. I guess privacy is a cool thing, but I don't know why you need privacy. I don't think governments and stuff ever want to see those coins live. So it'll be harder for those coins. I just think. Bitcoin used to be a privacy coin until people figured out how it works and addresses and all that stuff. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. You guys realize that, right? I don't know it all. I know a lot, but I don't know it all. I'm just kidding. Holochain? No. There's no point in me even saying what it is. I don't even know what Holochain is. Like I said, intention is all things. Many of these coins are just launched for the only reason is just to trade and make money on them. I'm not saying all coins. There are some, okay? But again, just because they have a good story doesn't mean that they'll ever come out. It's speculation as well. You don't know these cats, etc. So you don't really know their intention. I mean, you can wrap it up and say, oh, this is what it's going to solve and going to do. Until it's launched, it's speculation 100%. So all these things can go down the tubes because they got nothing yet. Now, if they came out, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm just trying to come out with something, man, because I'm just sitting here waiting for others to, I don't know. And I believe one of the critical things in crypto that has proven itself time in, time out, is you need people talking about it, not news. Not news. News ain't good enough. You need every average people talking about it. That's why BitConnect went from here to there. Because people talking about it, good experience with it. But you get my point. The marketing arm, that thing could have gone, any one of these crypto could have gone far if there was continued like excitement and just talking about it. Not like forcing or playing games with others and like forcing them to get into something. Calling them an idiot if they don't. Like that's desperate. That's desperate. So it should be a natural thing. I believe I have that with flow, guys. I believe I have that with flow. And, you know, there's no speed to flow. Flow is nice. Even if it's going slow, when you're in the flow, you're good. Doesn't have to go quick. Flow, going quick is not actually flow. It's like you're always like wondering, where you at? Oh, watch over my shoulder. That's not flow. Flow is like, it's smooth, man. It's like you're in the groove. That's another word, another way to put it. In the groove, whatever. There's so many of them. So if you guys are not game players, if you like playing game, I don't know. This is not a game, so you will quickly realize this is not structured as a game. So even if you are game players, don't come over here and play that game. Because if you do, you're going to get slaughtered, I think, because you're going to wonder, man, why did I leave that thing? I thought this thing was going to sell out. Like, I thought people were going to just leave. And this thing's just going to keep growing. Just going to keep growing. Like a normal crypto is supposed to do. Right? In essence, that's what we're waiting for, isn't it? $100,000 Bitcoin? Isn't that what we're all waiting for? Or counting on? That's not going to happen until there's a bunch of people that get excited. They're hearing about it. And people themselves are talking more about it. You, me. That's when that thing explodes to those levels. When average people are like, man, what am I doing here? Brother, Bitcoin now, it's worth like double. It's now 20 grand, man. I should have got it when it was this. And then they see it's 21, 23, 25. Fear of missing out sets in. 30, 40. Now they're like, man, this is going up to the moon. That's it. Then there's a huge, it grows even quicker. That's what happened in 2017. That's exactly what happened. The news started talking about, people start paying attention, what's this Bitcoin? And you can go right now and talk, wherever city you're at, and ask people, and they have no clue. I watched a video the other day, guys. Someone had like $100, and I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but he was on the street. Average people, he had $100 in his hand, cash, and the offer was, well, I won't even go into the offer, but it doesn't matter. It's like between $100 or a Bitcoin, which one do you want? And they all pick in $100. They have no knowledge. They have no idea what a Bitcoin is worth. They don't have any idea. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's not real to them. It's still like fantasy. It's still in the universe, right? It has to be pulled, expressed, and released. Of course, most people don't even know how to talk or explain it, what it is. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that runs on a blockchain. Decentralized? Oh yeah. Woo! That's what Bitcoin is. What do you use it for? Oh, not really, nothing yet. But it's, whoa, wait. How much is a Bitcoin? Let me see, yesterday or today? Well, yesterday, I don't actually know. Yesterday was $9,000. Oh man, $9,000? Yeah, I can't afford a Bitcoin, man. See ya. Wait, you can buy a piece of Bitcoin at just $1, man. It takes normal people to communicate something and keep it super simple, just like my channel says, guys. Keep it super simple. You don't have to talk decentralized, all that stuff. Like, I don't know. But there's easier ways. So, you know, the story doesn't equal yet. That's what, see, here I am promoting it again. Flow is just a natural progression. They don't have to, they will quickly understand it. They will quickly understand it. They will learn about smart contracts. They will learn about, you know, solidification, solidity, right? Right? I don't even know if that's, I know that's the, I learned all that stuff. Solidity. Okay? It must mean solidified, concrete, contract. You know, that's nice. It's beautiful, right? So they'll learn about this. They'll learn about the use. They'll learn how to use it. And then they'll see how and why they should use it. And then they'll realize, oh, man, I just earned something. Oh, look, I just earned something. And look, it's now worth more. Simple, simple. You don't have to explain, run the blockchain and all this stuff, and you need a smart contract. That's just the mechanisms behind the converter, guys. That's all that is. The mechanisms behind this. I don't need to know how this thing works. I just want to press it, shoot it, boom, go. So they will know how to press, boom, shoot, go. And the rest of the stuff, all the things that all the coders, all the Bitcoiners are doing and all this, like Roger Ver and Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. But that guy is actually the only marketer. He's the only one that's made progress. It's because of that guy that a lot of people know about Bitcoin. Back in the day. He's been around for a long time. Okay, but I can just imagine. I don't go for one or the other. I don't care. But I can just imagine the guy's ripping up inside. It's like, come on, guys, man, Bitcoin should have been so big already. We're 10 years and we got nothing. You got to get in front of a camera and start talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. That's what he does. And so he's dealing with coders who like just to talk about, oh, it's just beautiful. I mean, look at the code. It's all those digits. Isn't that nice how those digits line up? It's amazing. Look, watch me change one digit. Oh, wow. That's what Bitcoiners, right, the ones behind, that's what the conversation is about the code and stuff. No one's really talking about how to dang use it. You see the problem, guys? So I am what you call the underdog that's looked at one thing and said, hey, there's something interesting. See, because everything stemmed from Bitcoin. Ethereum, I don't know a lot about it, but I know that Ethereum stemmed from Bitcoin. Okay? It fundamentally came from there, that idea. And then from Ethereum came these tokens or smart, I don't know if that was part of it, but it evolving. There's more elements. It's one foundation and then it grows on it. And then you'll see something else come out of it. Actually, the one coin I'm talking about that I will be purchasing some of it eventually is got some very interesting use to it. Again, building on, okay, it's one thing to find that this does one thing, but to just all you got to do is step back, look at it from a different direction and go, man, this could easily be applied into this industry or this sector, right? And now you've just expanded the market. That's all it takes. Anyway, I don't know. My live streams seem to be rants. Yeah, enough talking. Just why don't you guys talk to me? Oh yeah, rule number one, if you're a YouTuber, can you guys give a thumbs up, guys? Come on, man, give me some likes. Come on, man. You gotta like this, okay? And number two, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. See, I didn't care about any subscribers or likes anymore. But seeing as how this project is going to come out, Be natural, actually. This will be natural. People just flock to it all of a sudden. Not only this channel, I don't, it's not that. I'm going to actually, this is what I'm going to actually do, guys, is I'm going to open up a new channel as well for the token, okay, flow token. And then you definitely want to subscribe to that. Be part of that. That'll grow 100 times more quicker than this. Underdogs, a lot of your followers, yeah, man, because you know what, they just ran across the mass information like this. You know, they were searching. It's the same thing for me. I was like, Bitcoin. This is how it happened for me. Hold on, let me read your comment. Your community will rise and bring so much positive. Yeah, exactly. So how it happened for me was I was like, out of crypto, and then all of a sudden I'm like paying attention every so often, like Bitcoin. 3,000? What the heck's going on? 3,500. 4,000. Right? And that's all it took. And I'm like, man, I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to check it out. What's going on? What's going on with Bitcoin? Why is it growing? Then 4,500, right? 5,000. I'm like, whoa. Search for Bitcoin. What do you think I found? BitConnect, 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 this, BitConnect, BitConnect, and what's this scam? Right away. What's this garbage? Let me look. Boom. One video. Boom. Let me go deeper. Let me do a search. BitConnect, 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 BitConnect. All good, all good, all good. Couldn't find one video. Not one. Not one single video. Not one. And this is me searching. I can pull out anything and find what I'm talking about. Not one. I'm not talking about some guys that were talking about it that weren't in it. Okay, that's totally different. Irrelevant. Okay, it's like me talking about something like coin. I'm not in it. You can't take my word for it. But everyone that was in it, if there was something wrong, guys, go to YouTube. You will find one person, at least one, they will say, hey, yeah, man, no, I tried it, and this was like blah. I couldn't find one. Not one. Lots of videos. And I'm like, this looks good. I mean, like, there's nobody having bad experience. Okay? And that's how I got into BitConnect. So BitConnect didn't educate me on Bitcoin because I knew about Bitcoin 2013. Okay? But it inspired me to participate in that because it looked like something different. It looked something more like that was going one way, upwards. It was going. It was a simple concept behind it. Very simple concept. The average person could understand the concept. I don't know why average people didn't read, because I read. I looked at the situation. I knew everything about it. Right? But it's like there was all kinds of things that you know, warning, don't, unless, right? Warning, don't, unless. I've seen so many people having so great success. Yeah, I'm willing to risk it. And guess what? If it's gone, well, whatever. I've been warned so many times. But that's how it came about. Like, I wasn't searching. I wasn't going to YouTube to search for BitConnect. I went to YouTube to search for Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? And I see all kinds of videos about people, you know, earning Bitcoin. I'm like, what the heck is this all about? End of story. So yeah, I hope Flow will be, well, we know how that story, well, I can't say ended yet, but you know, yeah. Something like that. Anyway, I hope Flow will bring awareness, like you're saying, Sick Bro. I hope it will bring awareness. I think it will. Like, it's structured to bring a lot of awareness to people who would never be looking for it. Never. Wouldn't be interested in crypto, period. It's going to be in their face. They have no choice but to look into it. And when they see the results, when they see some kind of growth activity and stuff, they'll want to participate in it. Because it makes sense. That's it. That's all I got is one like. Like, I had 2 likes, and now one guy said, okay, man, I'll give him a like, man. The other ones are in the sideline going, what's this cat talking about? Let's see if we can steal some stuff of his, man. Because this is all internet crypto stuff. We just thieves and hackers, and we just like taking stuff. What's this cat going to do? We're going to copy it, clone it, throw it out there, man, because our intention is good. That's what the whole internet's about, and crypto ain't very much different. That's the kind of feel. Let's see what we can take and steal and so I can get more for me. And then we'll go to the next one. And we'll go to the next one. And then we'll go to the next one. There ain't no long term in crypto. How do you know? A month is a long time in crypto. You're right. Anything can happen in a month. But how do you know it can't go longer and longer and longer? Just because it hasn't been done before? See, hopefully when flow comes out, people get aware of how it works, and then they will move into, then you'll see those big growths. Hopefully, flow is a participant in that, a part of that. That all of a sudden they now, Ethereum, what's Ethereum? What's this? Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see what that's all about. And then they watch videos and they get scared to heck, and then they just leave crypto again. Or they say, yeah, let me get some. They start to understand how it works. And the crowd that's in it, right? They start to understand how it works. So yeah, I mean, it could be. It could potentially be something. But it takes good foundation. It takes good people. It takes a community of people. If I gotta twist your arm, or I gotta pay you to share this, then I want no part in it. You should want to be part of it and want to share it on your own without like being asked, because you understand it. Right? When something's that good, that's when you know it's good. Because people just want to participate, like they want to be part of it. If it's good, they want to be part of it. Now, every crowd starts with some guy. You guys know the video I'm talking about? Dancing like a maniac, crazy guy in the middle of a crowd. He's the only dude. Courage. And he's so deep into it, he's looking like an idiot. He knows it, but he doesn't stop. So he continues doing the thing, right? And all of a sudden, that's that second dude, that second guy that comes in and says, I want to be an idiot too. And then the third, oh my goodness. If you guys know the video I'm talking about, it's old video on YouTube. Then all of a sudden, after like 2, 3, 4, it's crazy. It's a flock of people. People just go there like, I'm crazy too, because I'm sheep. I'm a sheep. I follow and then they're part of it, right? But it takes a leader. The second guy, I believe, is a leader as well, to be honest with you. And then once it starts to then it's easy. Anyone can, right? You gotta remember though, emotions, people. So as quick as they came out, they can run the other way too. Appreciate the like. I got 4 now. Really appreciate it. Have you seen my last video on my channel? Same kind of guy shows up every day doing rush hour traffic here. No, I haven't looked. No, man. Yeah. Yeah. Type the video, please. Just hit beside his name. You guys know how to work this YouTube? Right beside his name, the little dots. Once you hover after his comment. Oh, you're talking about me? Oh, I thought. If you want to actually see somebody's channel, you just click on the little, like this. Oops. Like this, guys. Like a lot of people don't see this. There's little things right here. And you click on that, and you go to channel. A lot of people don't know that, though. I'll put you in a timeout, man. I will. Just kidding. What are they going to do? Nothing. Going to start saving up some ETH. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. If you are notified, like if you are subscribed and you're notified, get on the train, man. I mean, the earlier you are, the better it is. That's just how it is with these things. With anything, actually. Imagine if you bought Bitcoin back in the day when they were what? I don't know. Cents. Remember? 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. That was the early stages. When you thought it was, what is this garbage? That's usually when it is, guys. And when people are selling cryptos, potentially the best time to buy it. Well, as long as you know what's going on. But it's opposite. It's opposite way of natural. You got to go against the grain, against the flow. When that crowd's going, that's the one flow you don't want to jump in. I'm talking about universal flow, fundamental truth, creativity flow. I'm not talking about like following you, just following a crowd. No, I'm talking about tapping into that creative source. This is what I'm doing right now. Okay, this is creation, creating. I'm not creating this. It's coming to my dang lips and it's leaving me. This is coming from here, not even here. It's coming from here, from my heart, from the universe. It's everywhere and I'm just letting it fly. Okay, I didn't create this. It's just coming out. I am the vehicle. I am the piece that is being used. Creativity is something that it will exist forever and it cannot be put down. Meaning, it should be encouraged more and more. Right? It should be encouraged more and more. And that's what we're doing with flow. We are encouraging, guys. Man, how can I talk about this? We are encouraging the natural flow of these artists. Okay, as long as you're creating an artist. I don't care if it's just you going on a fishing trip and you're just catching some fish. People are watching you. They want to do that. They want to spend more time doing it. That cat spends more time doing the fishing because of flow. It is a natural progression for those people to look into what the heck flow is. Guys, it's just, I can't talk about it anymore. This is so, fundamentally, it is solid. It is solid. That's why I'm saying when you guys get into it, you won't have no problems talking or sharing it because it's really cool. I feel like I'm preaching and I don't know why. Talk to me, guys, about something else. Because I don't know, I just bring it full circle and I come back into the flow. So whatever you guys talk about, I dare you, put something and I'll talk about the flow. I don't care what it's about. Go. Type something. How many other YouTubers on board? How many other YouTubers on board? I actually can't talk about that. Because I don't know if there's any YouTubers on board. But this does not, how do I say? This does not rely on the YouTubers that you know. Again, if they don't get on board, if they get on board, it's not a game, so they need to calm down. First off, it's designed for them to calm down. You can only buy 3.5 or 3 ETH every 3 hours. So it's designed to calm everybody down because this ain't no short time. It's a long time play. It's not a game. There's no mimicry, no craziness happening with this. But when you talk about that, I have to put these around YouTubers and make that like a general. I can't even get into that because what I'm tapping into, it's just way beyond what you imagine. And that will happen slowly, but it'll give everyone in the community an opportunity. Everyone can participate and help grow this. Everyone. I don't want to get into it anymore, guys. This is awesome. It just makes sense. I guess like I said, when you start with a concept that is solid, like most of the people that I was connected to, they probably go back to their real life situation because they were never really in crypto. This audience that you see, like close to, I think it's it's less than 3,000 subscribers. All those were based on probably normal people that were never in crypto. I helped a lot of people. I helped, share and teach and help a lot of people that I have no connection with in terms of it's not like they were doing anything, like I wasn't getting anything from them directly. I was helping the community. I was doing that well after the fact. Okay? Well after the fact. But that's what I'm saying. What goes around comes around. So you get flow out of that. But most of these people were new, and they weren't having good relationships with their other people that they signed up through. It's not under. There's no under. Signed up through. Oh man, I have to check out. I just got a thing here. Yeah, man. Like you see, you're. I'm just talking with one of the guys that are in here. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to. I'm actually in a live stream, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's a natural thing. It should be natural for you to talk to people about this. But yeah, so yeah, there's no like. I know what you're asking. You're asking, is it like this or is it like that? Where they got a certain amount of you. Those only go a certain distance, guys, because the message is one-dimensional message. I hate to say it. Doesn't matter how many YouTubers, the message is one-dimensional. So the equation, that is part of the equation. People talking about it, thus and hence promoting it, but it's talking about it. Everybody does that on YouTube. They're talking about, guys are reading charts, talking about Bitcoin, how they think it's going to go up here, go to. That's them talking about it. That's them promoting it. That's them sharing it. So there's no difference. But what you're talking about is like a group. Didn't this happen once before? But anyway, a group of YouTubers. Yeah. I mean, that will work. But the message is one-dimensional. Like then it's got a limitation. So it'll work for potentially what they're doing, a game. But it's not, this is bigger. Like bigger potential in market. One question, guys, and I went on like 20 minutes. Louise, do what you said, man. Save up. You don't have to get a lot in there. Just be one of the first. There's limitations. See, once you dump your 3 Ethereum in there, let's say you got 3. Once you dump your 3 in there, now it's like, oh man, when's the next? And this is not solid yet. This is what I want to implement. I haven't talked to him, so hopefully he's got this because this is important to me. Well, we'll see. The other ones, this one is. I want to slow the process of going. So I want you to look at I want a gradual progression. Little hint on time frame. If it was up to me, this thing would be out yesterday, but it's not ready. It's not close. So I don't know. What are we today? I can't say like next week, but it could potentially be. Who knows? Everything has to be aligned. But if you subscribe to this channel, then you'll know. It has to be done. There's a process and a bunch of things. It's like hard to get this. Like unless I had a full-time and that's all they did, that's a different story. But there's no full-time. That's not all they do. And some people see the vision, and some people maybe don't see the vision, and they're doing other things, And so, how you got to get this out and until when they get it. But the thing with a smart contract is when it's written, it's done. It's a big deal. Once that's done and it's out there, that's all that's required. The website is going nicely, like I said. And I have another idea to monetize inside it's still flow. There's no like, oh, we're another token already, guys. No. Another potential way to monetize monetize. And when I say monetize, this is the great thing about it. Monetize means community. It's not like, yeah, make a ton of money, this is my business. It's not. So that's why I said it's a community effort. So when I say monetize, that is going to be dispersed amongst all the community. That's what I mean by monetize. It's not like, oh, I get more. Yeah, you guys just, yeah, you got your thing. Now I'm going to sell you a product. No. If anything goes through that, it comes to the community. Time is it? 8:54, 9 o'clock. Okay. How am I doing anyway? 1 hour? Not bad. Any other questions apart from that? You don't have to talk about flow. I don't know. It's kind of hard not to, though. Some guys that I used to see a lot of, I don't see anymore. That's what I'm saying. It's like weird. Like on these live streams, I used to have a lot of people. Normal, like constant, all the time. I don't see them anymore. We're going to get them back, man. Bitcoin. Get you some Bitcoin. What will non-creators be able to do besides invest? Crickets out there. Yeah, it's, you know what? Silence is golden too, though. It doesn't matter. It's not uncomfortable to me. Actually, I am pretty much one of them that feels the silence a lot. And I shouldn't. I should just look into... It's not uncomfortable. Answer your question. What will non-creators be able to do besides invest? You'll be able to just chat, for example. Comment. Very powerful if you think about it. If you start focusing on one medium, okay, which is YouTube, there's tons you can do. You will be an ambassador, okay? Not in the contract, man. See? An ambassador to the brand. You are part of the community and you will be ambassadors. See, people are ambassadors to a brand that they have absolutely nothing. They're getting nothing for it. And they talk about it and they wear it, right? So you'll be an ambassador. Like this has potential to do other things, right? Like speaking of. Okay? And it's click, 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 click. But anyway, you'll be ambassador. So when you comment on video or whatever, it won't be like, get into this. That's not ambassador. Goodwill, guy, it's all about karma. It's about flow. So you got to think in terms of helping someone. That's where you go far. Not the other one. See, one is about you and greed, or you, just self. It's selfish. It's self. Most of these games are selfish. Pretty much all of it. It's all about self, right? Crypto in itself is a lot about self. It's very rare that you can get paid by doing good karma. Just the effort, right? Just the effort should be enough for you. But the indirect cause of that effort is karma. Good karma flowing to the community. So you're actually doing good for more than one person. So when you go, you get in the picture? Does it make sense, Louise? Do you understand now what I'm saying? When you do something good, with good intention, not trying to get someone into something, that's different. Do something with good intention. Talk nice, comment, like, etc., right? That brings awareness to that person and his followers, his or her followers, they're much more open to viewing it, to going and checking it out, because they weren't dragged in. It was just shared. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to share. If you try too hard, it's never going to work. So that's what you can do. You're part of this whole thing. It's like pretty much, yeah. Glad you got me. It's like cryptocurrency, but I can almost assure you guys, like I told you, it is cryptocurrency. But what I'm saying is, Bitcoin. How many people have you ever talked to about Bitcoin, or Litecoin, or Ethereum, or anything? Probably zero in the real world. Very few. Some of you maybe, but what I'm saying is the vast majority, no reason to. It's a selfish thing. It's a selfish thing. That's why it doesn't grow. That's why it doesn't reach the masses. This is, how do I say it, but beautiful. I don't even want to say if this works, I should say this will work in many people's lives. I shouldn't even say could, I should say will change. Not everyone's, right? Because we're people. But many people's lives will change. Even those just participating in this, like I said, just you doing the goodwill, like, you know what I'm saying? You will get something from it where you're not getting it in crypto. Guys, it's just not happening, man. I don't know how I can communicate this. That's why it's called flow. That's why you can't just copy this and start it, because you just don't get it. The intention, it was started with the right intention. It was grabbed from the universe and pulled out, and now it's spit from me and it came out. It's already trickling out there. It's already good. It's going to come back. What up, Jay? Did you hear the comments about crypto from Buffett and friends? They're about to lose. Oh, you mean I didn't, but you mean they're about to lose the crypto is going to take over the world? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Man, I'm going to tell you, man. Listen. These people are called smart money. Okay? They can't give the average person too much power. And they know if they said Bitcoin is the greatest thing. For example, Bitcoin is the greatest thing. You know that there are too many eyes and ears watching these cats that they would go out and buy all kinds of Bitcoin. The prices would just go skyrocket, for example, just because they said it. So here's what they need to do, exactly what they've been doing for years and years. Bitcoin's garbage, right? Cryptocurrency, stupid. You're going to lose. It's only for those who are thieves and anonymous, right? They create this gray cloud around it so that they have time to infiltrate and make their, right, from it, extract what they need so that it can really grow. At that point, they don't care. They're in it. It's like I'm talking about flow. See, I'm going to bring it full circle. You see what I'm saying? See, it's very easy. Flow is the same thing. The earlier you're into it, okay, the better off you will be. About to lose. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Why do I got a notification? Who's live right now? Somebody's live. Yeah, man. Just like fundamentals, guys. The fundamentals is everything, guys. Just understand we are just small pieces. There's so much happening in the world we do not understand, guys. There's governments, there's higher than governments. There's all kinds of different things we can't tap into it. And just because we think we know something, there's so much more to it. And they will try to shut things down. Money rules, right? This world anyway. So, I mean, we'll see how it unfolds. But just don't listen to these cats. I don't watch the news. Any news I get is like 2 seconds, like a turn on. I don't even watch videos, guys. I just don't watch videos. But I just, it's kind of hard when you go to your main page there and it's like Ethereum, it's the SEC, Ethereum, SEC, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, there's no posting there on the SEC about Ethereum. It's like, man, just like manipulation. So take it lightly. As a matter of fact, take everything lightly. It's just talk until it's not. But most of it is just smack. So guys, I just want to touch base with you guys here today. I just wanted to say, listen, I am working on this. I never like to talk about something that's not out, but I have to talk that it is out. It's just not active yet. So the second it came from my lips, it started. The second I started sharing, it started. And now it's becoming real, more real. And then there will be a day when I come on live and I will say, it's ready. Let's go. And that's the day that all these things start. And then the next chapter. Big moves made up near you in Canada. Check out the Aeon project. Is that like crypto? I've heard this from one other dude. Canada, you know, the Ethereum dude is from Canada. There's a lot of Canadians that are pretty smart in crypto. Like they live in Canada. Like the guy's Russian, man. Guys, the programmers, the best programmers to me, I believe are Russians. I don't know. Because they are paid to program. You can't eat. You can't. You go and die if you don't program. Now get to work. It's like the athletes, right? It's not a sport. It wasn't a sport to them. Third generation blockchain out of Toronto. Yeah, different kind of blockchain. There's so much stuff. Like how do you keep track of all this? There's just too much, right? And it keeps building upon building, and then there's going to be always something huge that come out of it. I will look into this, yeah. Yeah, like a lot of miners coming up here because it's colder. And I'm trying to get out of here because it's colder. Keep those machines working at an optimum level. Yeah, keep it cool, man. They're overheating. Up in Canada, energy is cheap. Taxes are not, but they're cheap. I will look into it. Yeah, I just don't like to do it too much on the screen and stuff. It just distracts from the attention of me getting all the attention. I'm just kidding. Oh goodness. I will look into this. The chat is live after, so I will look into it. Yeah, just I don't really pay attention to too many coins, but the only thing you got to look at is, I guess the real big thing is how big of a market, like what are they doing differently, right? And then first off, something that's been on forever and ever, like I don't know. EOS is supposed to be a good thing. We'll see. We got some investors in it. I don't know if it's a good thing, if it actually will come out or whatever the case. It's just I don't know, man. They're trading it forever. Just shouldn't take that long. I don't know, don't they? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't get too excited about technology. I don't get too excited about the technology. It's more like, how's that going to make life better or easier? What's the function? Technology, like Mr. Satoshi or whatever, when he created that was the function was Well, he failed. He didn't fail on the function. His vision, his dream got thrown out. I think, essentially. I really do, guys. But he is the one that had, like, he pulled it out of the universe, guys, spit it out, put it on paper, wrote it, created it, sent it out, and then he had to stay in the sideline quiet because it was such a super powerful thing, right? But he did it to solve the huge problem that was happening at that time. Maybe he created it before some time already, and then it was perfect timing to let it out because the mortgage, the whole bank crisis thing. But that was to solve a real need. Okay, like that was the vision. Right? That was the vision. But the vision has been sidetracked. Huge, huge. It has been taken in just 10 years. Guys. 10 years. Really, if you think about it. 10 years. 10 years and nobody, I'm talking really, if they've heard of Bitcoin, they have no Bitcoins, they don't know how it works, they're not even interested. That's how sad that is. And so you're dealing with this amount of people. But once the big guys come in, like once they smell like they've seen the evidence of it, how high it was growing, how high it could go, right? They had to do scare tactics and cause it to. Well, they got their fingers in there, and then it started going down, right? Because they were all betting or whatever you want to call it, not betting, but they were all trading that it would go down, so it had to go down, and it did go down. And now it just allows more of them to get it cheaper, and they will drive that sucker. I don't know, guys. Like it's been funny times for the market, but to me, I've always said that Bitcoin has to go down lower and lower, so they can amass a ton while everybody's sleeping, and only those that are in crypto understand it. But the rest of mass population is sleeping, and the deeper it goes, the more they buy, and that's it. To see my kids doing this, man, I was like, unbelievable. This generation, they're like, I never seen thumbs go that fast. Well, you guys have kids probably. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Look at technology and what it's done, right? Think about it. Just what I'm doing right now. Texting allows you to conversate with a bunch of people without saying a word. Anonymous. Somebody could be standing right beside you, sitting right beside you, and now you're able to communicate without saying a word. Before it was like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, hold on a sec. I can't talk. Let me go outside. Right? Now it's like mail. All these things is like letters and stuff. That's all like... That's what technology does. It just makes things easier. No one knows how that texting works. The fact that I'm here right now broadcasting to you guys live, I think this is just like incredible. Nobody's getting excited about it. They look at this guy. What's this guy doing? And they go, I get mockingbird attacks. And they start chatting on there and throwing in the chat. And they miss the point. The point is, man, I am live. I am broadcasting live. Something only news stations could do with these big antennas or satellite things on their vans. We're going live. It's like, how amazing how far we've gone that anyone now with a simple phone can go live and have their own news broadcast station. Like, I'm here right now. Look. Right? That's putting power into people's hands. This is putting power into people's hands. I remember YouTube when you would upload a video and that thing would be going around in circles, like, and literally an upload with the speed of internet. Okay, if you're actually part of YouTube before, maybe you guys weren't. See, I was way back then, man. When I upload a video, it would take hours to upload a video that was like 4 minutes long or something. And then that's like speed. Everything's quicker. Now it's like, now we're going live, guys. Think about that. Wrap your head around that. That's what technology is supposed to do. It's supposed to make things easier, but I don't care. Really, to me, I don't know if it's, whatever. How do I say? I use technology as the way it's supposed to be used, I believe. Tools. That's it. So right now I'm using this. Well, there's multifacets about why I'm using this as well. But because I'm getting a connection. I've been having connections with a bunch of people. So it's a great way to connect with a bunch of people and hear their opinion and stuff. But it's a tool to me. It's just like, okay, let me get on this. I don't care about all these different things this broadcaster does. I'm just like, where's the button that I press to get this thing so I can get this message or so that I can get this done? This is a tool for me, guys. Phone's a tool. All these things are tools. Some would consider me a tool. I'm out of water. We got 4 people. Everybody's left. Awesome. So that tells you something now, doesn't it? Not too many people. Well, what is it? Dinner time? No, it's 1 hour. I've been 1 hour plus, man. Come on now. That's a long time to talk about nothing. Because the hardest part I'm going to have with this whole flow thing, guys, is trying to keep it together, like not get too dang excited. How's that? Me personally, but I can't wait for others to start doing it. Live streaming, start talking. I'll be joining their live streams, chatting away. Well, I don't actually like chat. One thing I don't like is chatting or typing. I have this little microphone. I'd rather use it, just talk into it, and it types it out. Can't stand chat. That's just, I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, that would be very cool when others are talking about it. That's very cool. Okay, any questions before I go, guys? This is kind of, actually, let me see if there's any new people. Give me a like. There's 6 likes right now. Actually, I don't have 1 dislike. That guy must have left because there was one dude, I'm not kidding. I went live and boom, he gave me a dislike. Maybe he's in there. Let me see if he gave me a dislike. Before I even spoke a word, I just turned on the live and there'd be like a 1 dislike. Like, this is not in the flow. The dude is not in the flow. You get what I'm saying? For someone to do that, they are so far from the flow. Because the flow is a natural thing. Like, it should be, it's not something that you're doing with wrong intention. Like, yeah, buddy. 7, I got 1 more. So that means there was 1 more person watching. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. This is the first time. Usually when I say this, I usually get a dislike. Back in the day of the dodo birds attacks, I would get a lot of dislikes. Not because of me, just because they dislike themselves, man. Come on. I'm a mirror image of them. This is just the good side of them. That's all. They just didn't see it. It's too much. You look like a con artist. That was one guy, the last live stream, that's what the guy said. Man, I ripped into that guy. Man, it's beautiful. I sang a song about him. Went to his channel, I was like continually singing. There was no rap, it was just singing. I can't rap. And I went full circle. I was just in the flow, just describing it. Oh, you missed him. Well, guess what? You almost missed this. How you doing, buddy? First off, how you doing? And number 2, Oh, by a hair, man. You just missed this one by a hair because I'm just about to like press the delete button and stop streaming. I should actually. Yeah, you used to be in a lot of my streams, man. What happened? What's going on? You got busy? You've been in most of these ones, actually. Yeah. So we're still working on flow. We're kicking it. It's coming out soon. That's about all I have to say. Get to watch me, man. Yeah, man. Let's make something happen, guys. That's all I gotta say. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. Only takes two. Like I said, it's that second dude, right? You got one guy making a clown of himself in the middle of a huge crowd, and everybody going, "Look at that guy! What a jerk! What a joke! Look at that clown!" Right? And then the number two guy joins the crowd, joins that dude, and then all of a sudden, they all break out because they want to be like that dude. Just don't want to admit it. And that is a fact, Jack. I like this. Look at this. Like, you can't. You have to do like this to get me. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Any questions before I leave? I'll leave this show, man. I gotta leave because the wife is going to be here soon. Watching myself on TV. That's sick. Right there, big TV, right ahead. I can tell that cat what's going to happen next. See that guy on TV? I can tell him what's going to happen next. Elvis just left the building. Don't do that anymore. Yeah, this is going to be good. It's going to be good, good. Mark. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're notified. Like, you're too slow, man. By the time, if you were to get it like 1 hour, when I launch Flow, you're going to be late to the game, man. You guys set the notification on. Click that bell. You know what? I don't think it's your fault. I think that's YouTube. I think they're being bad. YouTube is not like, listen, guys. I've got over close to 3,000 subscribers. I don't think that anyone, like, seriously, I'm subscribed to things and like, unless, like, it's like Facebook the way I see it. The more friends you have, etc., the less you see their posts because they can't possibly show you everybody's, right? So I think there's an algorithm inside YouTube as well that, well, they changed it, right? Now you got to click the bell. But a lot of people, I think, have clicked bells and they don't get notification. Are you guys on cell phones, by the way? Is it going to be like, see, man, are you kidding me? Listen, you can't compare this to anything. If you're in that, then that's fine if you like games. But if you don't like game, like if you're not into games in 24 hours, you know, Not sure where you're going to be at in 24 hours in terms of like losing. So you might not. I don't know. I don't care for that kind of stuff, right? But that serves its purpose, I guess. I'm doing something different. So yeah, if you're in that, you potentially might want to be ready for this, because I don't know. I can't say better because I can't knock anybody's stuff. I can't. I just gonna share facts. Those are games. This one's not. Right. Sick bra, getting all excited, man. He sees the vision. He sees the vision. Now imagine when more people see the vision. More people and more people and more people. No. Jogging away. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, keep going. Right? When you're in the flow, that's where it go. All the way up. The key, though, the key to this thing, the key, I'm already 3 steps ahead, right? I'm already 3 steps ahead. I'm like, what, maybe merchandise, like the name itself. Like I said, there'll be people promoting it without even knowing. Just them opening their mouths, they're promoting it. Okay? Just their normal conversation, they're gonna be promoting this. Whether they like it or not, that's beautiful. But there's so many things. Hey, sick bro, man, you're supposed to get some. Yeah, you threw one up in here in the chat, but you got to get some of those. We got to get one sentence things, right, guys? Like flow. When you're in the flow, you know. Hey, you know what I mean? When you're in the flow, you'll know. There's one right there. Like, how many of these can we come up with? Right? There's tons. There's tons. The word just flows. We're going to need that stuff. I think. Maybe not. But they sure would look nice on t-shirts now, wouldn't they? What if, maybe we got some merchandising thing. What if we found something that we can merchandise? And I don't know, the hard part is putting that into a smart contract. You can't do that dang thing. So, but doesn't mean anything. I mean, how about people buy these merchandise with flows? I tossed a bunch on that doc. They got deleted. Oh, did you? Man, sorry. I wasn't. You sure? Because they should be standing out. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Make sure they stand out. You got to throw them back in there, man. I just deleted. It was just getting too long, so I just deleted what I thought, but I didn't actually pay attention to all the. Just make it. Just start again. Make it clear. Call it. I don't know. Underline it. Bold it. Make it stand out, and then we'll know. Yeah, but what was I talking about? Oh no. Yeah. I was saying something. Oh yeah. Yeah, this would be cool, man. Like, imagine if there was. We went all the way to the bottom. Jeez, Murphy. Sorry, man. I didn't see them. Well, you're just gonna start again, bro. It's okay. Just start again. It'll flow nicely. You threw one in here, it was good. I was on a roll, exactly. You weren't on a roll, man. You see that words that you just used? I was on a roll where you were actually in the flow. It's the same thing. That's the same saying. When you're on a roll, you know, it's like being in the zone, in the flow, you know? It's the same. That's exactly what you're talking about right there. Right? When you're in that zone, in that flow, that's just a natural thing. It's like whoosh. Like it's like easy. It's easy. It should be easy. It should be easy when you're in the flow. It is easy. I don't know. There's not a lot of times in life when you're in the flow. But when you are, man, you know what I'm saying? Everyone has experienced that. When you're in the flow, it's beautiful. And going with the flow is a different story. Going with the flow is just, it's a good place to be as well. Going with the flow is a good place to be. As long as you're like solid. Because you don't want to go with the flow and you're all jumping off the bridge. Flow what? I don't understand that second word. Itri? Itri? I like that word, flow. Go with the flow. I mean, I'm not joking. There's so many words, so many plays, natural things, natural sentences, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if they're sentences, but there's so many of them. They go beautiful with this. I want to take that word and just make it ours. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to have actually a different meaning almost. Flowetry. Exactly. Exactly. That is nice. Oh, you divided it. I read the other one, the one that you put it all together, and I read it, and it made sense. When you divided it, it played with me. But as soon as you put it together, flowetry. Beautiful. Like t-shirts. Can you imagine t-shirts? Like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking, my mind's thinking already on level 3 and level 4, right? And you know, remember I was talking about the exchange. Well, there's a way to do this already on YouTube, like the exchange. Remember I was saying, you know, a way for USD to happen. It's just I can't cross that line. There's a line that I do not want to cross. Okay, that's the type of dude I am, because you can't. How do I put this? See, when you know some things, you don't want to. When you know, listen, some cats have went to jail because they exchanged. They met people. Think about this. They met people. They grabbed their USD and they gave him Bitcoin. Those guys have went to jail. So there's a way to do this on YouTube right now. And it crossed my mind, but I won't go there. I won't do it. Because that is essentially the same deal. You're transacting. It's called, I forget what it's called, the terminology behind it. Money, you need money handler. That's what it is. Money handler. You need a license. You need all kinds of stuff to do that. Do you guys know that? You can't do that. You can't just say, "Hey, give me $50. I'll give you some Bitcoin or flow." I don't know the extent of that, like, but I don't cross those lines. If it's, you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with USD, when you're dealing with currency, difficult. So they can still get their things on exchange. They can go to an ATM. I think that is a very easy way to point of entry, ATMs. I still haven't checked one, but it says Ethereum. I'm going to go check the local ones. They do the Ethereum. It's very simple. QR codes. You guys know what QR codes is? Again, beautiful marketing play with that. Have it. I don't know. Like every those QR codes, the QR code itself was a very innovative thing that came out. It never took off. But I was around when QR codes, you know the codes, addresses that you could take pictures, right? They're on the Ethereum Etherscan. This is the same thing. You take a picture, it goes a wall. The only one that's made it successful QR code is crypto. Because it's easy. Instead of remembering all those digits for an address, you put those digits in a QR code and now you can take a picture and transfer funds or send someone funds. But the QR code, you can do much more than that. Like the QR code, you can send them to a web page. You can send them to an MP4, MP3 music or whatever. You could. There was many uses to it. I seen like, wow, this thing is pretty interesting, but it never took off. The thing never took off. The only one that's made it anything is crypto. But the use is like, you know why it didn't take off? Irritates me, guys. The reason why it didn't take off is because these guys, they should have had this stuff on their phones. Like this should have been a thing already in there. Like, what do I need this? The phones, they come with these stupid things, these apps. Like I got a TV app. I don't know. I don't use this. There's a medical app thing that comes in here. Again, this is big money playing with little people. That's all it is. They have these apps already in there. I don't understand why it wasn't like they should have made it mandatory for have a QR code reader, so that you could go to your grocery store, or whatever, and just boom, shoot it, and then you know the ingredients or the recipes. Like there's again, it's a very very big potential idea that you could take. Cause think about it. What are you going to do? Type a website in, or you go to, anything and everything could have a QR code. And then you could just simply read about it. Like look into it. Check it out. Where did it come from? That's actually coming into that potential is actually coming into the usage of one of the coins that I'm talking about. It's not the QR code, it's something more where it is that kind of flow. It really is. It makes sense. But right now it's like, okay, that's cool in itself though. What's your address? Boom. Let me take a picture of that. Like you hold your phone, it's got the picture, like the thing, instead of me typing it. You hold your phone, I shoot it, and I send you crypto instantly. There's no money being transferred. Get it, right? But I send you crypto or whatever, just based on that address. As a matter of fact, you can put those on a YouTube video, guys. Tell people to pause. You guys think of marketing. This is how marketing works. Put the dang code on a video. This is what I'm going to help people teach, right? Yeah, right? Put that code on the video. Tell them to press pause, shoot it, and then they can send you stuff directly. Like you don't. That's how easy it is. As soon as you pause the video, that QR code's there, and then people can interact with you by sending you stuff. Crypto. Very simple. But on the website in itself, talking about flow, on the website itself, there'll be a little feature there that will allow the community to share and donate. You get it? Nice flow happening. And it's beautiful because the more you do, the more comes back to you. That's what being in the flow is. But yeah, so we need to get some apparel now. Now that has nothing to do with a smart contract anymore. They'd have to accept flow. It's pretty cool, eh? Smart contracts is actually pretty cool. So you have an address, right? And anybody can send you like that crypto. That's it. They can send you some crypto. Smooth as pie. You don't even have to say anything. You just put that QR code with your picture. Just so to turn on the video and go. Thank you. Click the link in the description. These big YouTubers do that kind of stuff already. They have their little Patreon. Find me at Patreon. I hope to destroy Patreon. Let's put it this way. Flow can destroy Patreon. Destroy them. If it catches on. Okay, I'm talking too much. So I got to go. Any questions before I go? Roll it, roll it, roll it. You're on camera. Look, see that guy back there? Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Told you. 10-second delay, babies. 10-second delay. That's how far you guys are behind. So, here's the scoop. When I say, it's on, you're already 10 seconds behind. Thank God I have anti-whale and anti-minnow set in place. It's already too late. You're 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a lifetime. Okay, guys, until the next one, you guys have a good one. Again, if you haven't subscribed, click the notification subscribe button first and then the bell. You want me to whistle out? Oh, man. You know, that's so old. That's a long time ago, Ak. You know what, though? It's so natural to me. Like, that's not a tune. That is not a song. That is just something I whistled and I said, let me record this real quickly. Like, that's it. It was just like, okay, I need something. What's soothing? And I whistled it. And I said, okay, hit it. That's it. I'm out. Ciao.